Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
All right, so today we're diving into something pretty interesting, something called DeepSeek. You know, it's really popping up all over the internet, especially with all the searches about NVIDIA and its stock. You've also been searching for other companies, though, like Apple and Broadcom. You're even checking on pre-market movers.
Yeah.
Seems like you're really keeping up with the stock market, huh?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. What exactly is DeepSeek? Is this like a new hot AI company similar to ChatGPT? Could this be some kind of hidden gem for investors?
Right.
Well, let's dive deep and find out.
You know, what's really interesting here is that DeepSeek, well, it's kind of like a ghost. Despite all the buzz online, there isn't a clear company website or a straightforward definition.
Yeah.
What we do see is that it's frequently mentioned alongside NVIDIA and stock, almost like it's somehow connected to this tech giant.
Exactly. It's like trying to put together a puzzle, but we're missing some crucial pieces.
Yeah.
You've also been searching DeepSeek versus ChatGPT. I'm curious, are you thinking DeepSeek could be a rival to ChatGPT, maybe even better in certain areas?
It's a great question. And your searches for Janus Pro 7B and Llama tell me you're already familiar with all these large language models, these LLMs. What's caught your eye about these specific models? Are you comparing them to ChatGPT, looking for what they might do better or where they fall short?
Right, right. You even search for Sputnik moment. Now, that's a really interesting one. Makes me think about the possible impact of a game-changing breakthrough in AI.
Yeah.
Think back to the launch of Sputnik in 1957. It kicked off a whole tech race between nations.
Yeah.
Are we possibly at a similar point with AI? Could a company like DeepSeek be that spark that sets everything off?
That's a really fascinating parallel. Searching for Sputnik moment, well, it suggests you're really considering the bigger implications of AI advancements. What if DeepSeek is actually a huge leap forward that changes industries and maybe even the global balance of power?
Okay, let's switch gears a bit and talk about the stock market side of things. You've been looking at the S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, basically everything. And you also asked, why is the market down today?
Right.
Given your interest in all these indexes like the S&P 500 and companies like Apple, I do have a pretty good understanding of how the markets work.
Right.
But that search tells me you're looking for some specific insights on what's driving the current market sentiment.
Well, you know, it's true that the market can go up and down for a whole bunch of reasons. Economic data, how companies are performing, global events, even just how investors are feeling. It's hard to say for sure what's causing a drop on any given day without more information.
True, true. Now let's get back to this DeepSeek mystery. We've seen the name Liang Wenfeng pop up in a few searches. Could this person be the key to understanding DeepSeek? Maybe a founder, a researcher, or even an investor?
It's definitely worth looking into. Finding out how Liang Wenfeng is connected to DeepSeek could help us figure out where the company came from, what it's trying to do, and its potential.
And then there's that constant link to NVIDIA. What's the deal there? Is it a partnership, an investment, or maybe DeepSeek is planning to go head-to-head with NVIDIA's AI hardware?
Well, honestly, we're just speculating without more information. But the fact that there's not much about DeepSeek online, and yet it keeps being mentioned with NVIDIA, does raise some interesting questions.
It's easy to get caught up in all the mystery and excitement, but we need to stay grounded. It's risky to make investment decisions based just on online chatter, especially with something as unknown as DeepSeek.
Absolutely. Before you even think about investing, you have to do your research. Don't rely on guesses or incomplete information. That's how people lose money.
All right, so what have we learned today? Well, DeepSeek is definitely an intriguing puzzle. We have these clues that point towards AI, a possible connection to NVIDIA, and this sudden surge of interest in its potential as an investment, if it even is a publicly traded company. That is.
And, you know, the search for Jevons paradox really caught my attention. The idea is that sometimes when you make things more efficient, it can actually lead to more consumption. So if DeepSeek, or any AI like it, becomes incredibly efficient, could it unexpectedly lead to us using more resources, even with those efficiencies in place?
Wow, that is a thought-provoking question. It makes us think not just about the cool technology of AI, but also about the potential economic and environmental consequences.
Exactly. AI is changing fast, and it brings both exciting opportunities and difficult challenges. We need to have informed conversations about what it means for society, the economy, and the future.
So to our listener, keep digging. We've only scratched the surface of this DeepSeek mystery. And if you happen to uncover any new information, we'd love to hear about it. Until then, keep diving deep.
Keep diving deep.
All right, that's all for today.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.
Lowe's knows July 4th savings are worth celebrating. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances and get an additional 10% off 2 or more select major appliances. Plus, get 3 Scott's Naturescapes 1.5 cubic foot mulch bags for just $10. These deals are coming in hot. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/9. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.